Do you actually want your specific person? Or is it that you want them to want you because your ego got bruised as fuck when they left you? Now hear me out here. Before I came across the law and all of my ex-boyfriends cheated on me and left me, even though they had cheated on me and clearly my self-concept was so fucking low, I still wanted them back. Despite me tolerating shitty behavior, abuse, narcissism, and infidelity, I still wanted them back. Now, they were only ever reflecting my self-concept, right? But I had no idea about the law at that point. But the reason why I still wanted them was because my ego was bruised and I had abandonment issues from when I was a child, right? So I wanted them to want me, because I wanted them to give me what I clearly wasn't giving myself internally, right? Now, after I separated from my exes and I moved on with my life and I started focusing on myself, they always showed back up. I'd get the text, "Hey, how have you been?" Every single time. They always came back. And so I didn't know about the law back then, but clearly my self-concept was a complete shit show, which therefore created all of my shitty relationships with all of my ex-boyfriends. And every time I went through a breakup, I would move on with my life. I would focus on my self-concept without knowing it. And they would always come back apologizing, wanting to get back together. This is just how it works, guys. Also, for a lot of you who are manifesting your specific person, you focus on your self-concept and then you get to a point where you go, do I even want this person back anymore? Well, it makes sense, because if you think about it, when your self-concept is a complete shit show, you're pining over your specific person, you're wanting them, you're needing them, right? You're missing them, you're craving them. But when you improve your self-concept and you give yourself internally all the things that you wanted them to give you, you realize that you didn't actually want them. And that's totally okay. There is nothing wrong with changing your mind. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you cannot have your specific person, because it's your reality and you get to choose if you want that one or you want that one. But what you may find is you start out manifesting your specific person and you're focusing on your self-concept, and you might get to a point where you realize that perhaps it was just your ego that was bruised and you wanted them to want you. And then when they wanted you, you don't actually want them anymore. This can happen. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's you leveling up your self-concept, which means you have new boundaries. You have a new level of respect for yourself. You have new wants. You have new needs, right? You're leveling up. You're changing, which means you're someone different. Therefore, your desires may change over time.